Welcome everybody to TCR Trinity Competitive Racing for round number 8 of the Golden Class. I am Cfreeze22 alongside Case in Your Face for the French Grand Prix. How are you, Case?
I'm just fine. I'm doing pretty good. I just finished having my dinner. It was freshly cooked pizza.
Oh, that's awesome. That'll do the trick. Well, just to get it out of the way, we are in qualifying, about 2:25 left to go. W is on pole on the soft tire. We are streaming on my channel today just because of little technical difficulties as the Ferraris cut the track. So the video should be uploaded to the TCR channel once it's done later on. Hopefully we get that fixed for tomorrow, as it should be on the TCR channel.
Dre Biggie goes around the last corner real quick. Interruption. Let's see if he'll improve on his mediums.
Oh, yeah, up to 6th. So we're on this channel for today. So everyone tuning in from most likely the league, thanks for doing that. Share it out to those who don't know my channel. Share it out to others that usually watch. That'd be greatly appreciated. I guess it's a good time to subscribe to my channel. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thanks for everyone to come in. You have the standings for us, Case. You want to go through that real quick before we get going?
Yes, sir.
Very quickly.
So first in the standings, Airborne Tigers, 78 points. Second, Swarner, 1228, 74 points. Secret is third, but he's not in the lead. Well, he's in platinum now, so he's in third, but technically not. Fourth, Darkest Crime, 60 points. Fifth, W, 57. Sixth, Special OPS, 54. Seventh, Dre Diggy, 48. 8, Kitten Petter, 33. 9, Coleman, 32. 10, Failed UX, 28. That's top 10. And then Graka, 11th. D'Angelo, 12th. Ultimate Gamers, 13th. Woodsy Boy, 14th. Tied with Log, his teammate. Mr. Clues, 16th. Frost Hacker, Red Wing, and Varin the Plaren is 17.
Nice.
And the constructors is Renault 152, Ferrari 117, Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, Haas, McLaren, Racing Point, Williams, and Red Bull. What's so funny? No, tell me.
No, your
Tell me,
pronunciation, that's all. But other than that, of Haas, it's not Haas.
Haas.
No, it's not.
Haas.
But
Haas is
that's,
fifth in
I
the
guess
points.
it's debatable, but it really isn't, you know. But it's Haas. But
Okay, you non-American.
okay. So yeah, those are the standings. We have pretty close between Ferrari and Renault, as well as Ferrari and Renault in the Drivers' Championship as well. So it's between those two teams, which is good to see. Coming down on the qualifying, we do have W on pole right now, but we do have some drivers come through. D Crime moves up to second, as Ferrari's in a prime position to get a 1-2. Bacluse coming across the line now, and the Red Bull moves up to P3. And you got failed. You got failed. Is he on a lap? Should be.
Yes.
So he's the final ride. And Frost as well. Let's go on Frost. He's coming around the last corner.
Along with Coleman. Failed, lap is invalidated.
Oh, Coleman's in the pits. Frost coming around
Okay, so Frost is the last one.
Across the straight. Oh, moves 7. Ooh. So pretty nice lap for him. And failed is the last guy.
He invalidated, I think.
He invalidated. He's done. Oh, there's not the pit lane. There it is. So W gets pole position. D-Crime up in second. Clues up to third. So the Ferraris are outscoring Renault at the moment, as Ferrari gets a 1-2. Although you do have to say Swarner is on the hard tire. Airborne will probably have a harder tire as well. So as far as strategy, the Renaults do have that. Although the thing they don't have is track position, which is key. Which I think the Ferraris are in a ship-shop shape, as I say myself. So now knowing the qualifying positions, any predictions for the race, Case?
You say yours. While I think about mine.
All right. Just don't copy mine. Oh, maybe you should.
Well, I mean, yours is gonna be wrong.
No, mine's
so...
wrong every week, so don't. But let me go through this again. WD Crime Clues Varun was, I think, is his second race started up in fourth. You got Gade, Ultimate, Frost, Dre, Spec, and Red Wing. That's the top 10. Swarner, Log, Dorian, Fail, Kitten, Airborne, and Coleman. Airborne's the championship leader right now. He didn't even set a time. So I wonder if he had 3 invalids. But Coleman also had no time.
Airborne
so
Tiger wrecked on his lap, he said.
Oh yeah, I did. I actually did catch that on the stream, but that was towards the end of qualifying, so he could have invalidated the first 2, and then the last one he probably just crashed out when he was doing pretty good. So, yeah, it looks like Ferraris are going to take it. I'm going to actually put D-Crime first, as he was strong here last year, I think getting runner-up. And I'll put W in third. And
who's first?
I put D-Crime. I did a little switcheroo on you. And we're going to do second, we'll do... let's go with the relatively new guy, Varun. In the racing point.
I smell some commentator's curse.
Yeah, none of that's gonna happen. So, if you're watching, leave your predictions down below, as I'm actually quite curious to see who we thinking tonight.
I'm gonna say, wait, okay, so who's the top 5 again? Do you know?
I think it's W, D Crime, Clues, Varun, and was it Gade?
Okay.
I believe.
I'm gonna do WP1, D Crime P2, and that's a hard third. Special OPS. How far down is he?
He's about mid-pack, but I think he's ahead of the Renaults. So.
You can do it.
So you're going for a Ferrari 1-2. Okay. We should be starting up here soon. Everybody is picking their strategies. That's why we're waiting here. So it should not be a glitch. It should just be a ready up thing. But yeah, anyone watching now have any predictions? I think both of us did decide a Ferrari as a winner. The forecast for the race should be cloudy throughout. I don't think there might be a chance of rain, as there pretty much always is coming to France. Recently, in TCR's history, we've had a lot of rain races. Just like last night, which if you haven't seen the silver class, you can go to the TCR YouTube channel, Trinity Computer Racing, and it's all up on there. So I won't spoil it now, but you go watch silver class.
So if anyone readies up, we'll get in here.
Yeah, let me. What the hell they got going? Also, for at the end of the stream, when it's published and eventually onto the TCR channel, down in the description will be a link to the TCR Fanatec affiliation link. So if you or anyone else is interested in buying any Fanatec products, you could use that link, which would a portion of that would come back to TCR to help make it even better. So if you're thinking about getting a Fanatec, before you do so, please consider using the link, and it would be greatly appreciated. Ain't that right, Case?
Yeah, guys, when the stream's uploaded, there'll be a Fanatec affiliation. You stole my thunder. I always say that.
Yeah, I beat you to it today.
The formation lap.
Oh, and the red lights are gone. No, I'm kidding. How many? How many thought?
Oh.
Nah, I bet none. So Ferraris are out on top. Kind of similar to real life at the Singapore Grand Prix last week out. Let's get the tire There's the tires. There's the interval.
I smell what the kitten is cooking. 15th.
All right. So, I think as far as like strategy-wise, I think Gage is in the prime position. He's the lead guy on the medium runner, and I'm gonna actually maybe switch my predictions. I'm gonna
No,
take.
you can't.
Hey, no, no. We didn't start yet, so I'm gonna replace Varun from second, and I'm gonna put Gade in second.
Oh, wow, Varun's getting that new guy treatment. No one has faith in him.
So, although I feel like I made the wrong move. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. But Gade is the lead runner, and then he's got Frost, Dre, and Spec behind, and then 11th on back is all hard tire runners, including the Renault constructor champion, or not champions yet. Well, maybe not. But the leaders, as well as the championship leader and runner-up of Airborne. So they do have some catching up to do, and this is Ferrari's time to really gain on them in the championship.
You know what you just did? Saying that Renault's going to win the championship, you just jinxed them. They're going to freak out a little bit.
They're going to lose it now. Kind of the reason why we have no stream on TCR, technical difficulties, as we're unable to actually use that one tonight. So it'll eventually get recorded and, you know, brought back onto the TCR
it was my fault, guys.
YouTube afterwards. Yeah.
It was my fault, like always. Everything's my fault.
Yeah, when in doubt, blame number 2.
When in doubt, kick freeze out.
And I don't know if you know what number 2 meant. It's for number 2 driver. So, you know, you're holding the fort down and
we're throwing shade now.
Racing
okay,
points.
Okay, Mr. Driving Line, turn that off and let's see where you go, Freeze.
I did have it off last time and I won. So
last season.
Last season, last race. You should watch. You should subscribe to the YouTube. It was Austria. As we get going, as we have a little, I'm stuck with him all night, guys. I'm sorry, but Seafreeze with the call on the front of the grid. I'm going to be starting on board with the Ferraris as the grid. The lights come down, and away for the race number 8 of the Golden Class France Grand Prix of TCR. And where you go? Good start by the Ferraris. Oh, the Renault all the way off the track. They're going 3 wide. The Red Bull, the Alpha. Dre's got some damage. Oh, we got the Renault spinning. We got Coleman. Oh, it's chaos. We got Ultimate. We got Clues starting from 3rd to back. Dorian, Dre, Frost, Airborne into some trouble.
Oh, Swerner goes off track again.
He goes all the way around with a lot of people. Oh, and he goes on track. He's getting hit to Williams. Disaster.
I think that the stewards might check that one out later.
Yeah, that was a dangerous.
Field and Coleman are going side by side.
Oh man, what a start to the race.
Into the left, right. The Coleman goes in front, failed, lets him by. Wow, no fun in that.
Oh man, I don't even know what happened, but we lost many people as we look at the back from 12th on back. Everyone is in the red, meaning they lost positions. Clues lost 9, Frost lost 6, Dre lost 6, Ultimate 9, Dorian 3, Swarner 6. As we go up to the front, everyone else has gained. Coleman moving up 10 positions from 17th, last on the grid, up to 7th.
I think Airborne Tiger has also gained 7, hasn't he?
Yeah, Dre's got wing damage. Not a good start for the Alphas,
as
although
is
one half of the Alphas.
UX. In the last corner, he's gonna switch up into overtake, try to get some slipstream going into turn 1. Is he gonna go to the inside or outside? He chooses inside line. As they go around turn 1, everyone has the inside line. Failed locks up a little bit, and Airborne backs out, goes for the switchback, but he might get it. Failed lag back a little bit for me there. As Airborne there, still side by side going into the right-hander. Now into the left-hander, Airborne does clear failed.
Very nice moves there from the Renault as he actually moved up many spots. Ooh, here we go. starting way back with Coleman, I think, in 16th, so he's made up a fair positions. Back to the front, we do have W still in the lead. D-Crime about a second back, still within DRS, but it's not active yet. Varun, Gade, Spec Ops, followed by Red Wing up in 6th. As we have another caution, it's going to be Clues. It's going to be Clues is around. He's going to have to wait till the other guys come back on as he finds an opening.
I think Kid and Petter did get damage.
Yep, on the front left.
Nah,
he's got wing damage off.
But Swarner has his right end plate gone, so they're both equal.
Thing is, that really screwed their strategies because they're starting on the harder tire. Oh, we get failed. I don't know. I wasn't actually looking. I was looking at the chat there, but he spun or he got hit in the back. I don't know. I actually missed that. But failed, lost some positions there. He might go in the pits. Any drivers coming to the pits? Nope. Swarner's going to try to overtake Kitten. Failed trying to go around the outside of the McLaren. She's going to get some more traction out of this corner. DRS is not enabled yet. He's going to pick the outside. Around the outside for Failed, and he's going to do it. Nice move up for the Racing Point, although Kitten gets good traction. He's going to try it again. He's going to think better of it and slot back into 12th. Tough start for Kitten. Got some wing damage picked up. Swarner's got some wing damage picked up.
I thought Failed lost it. He just got on the darts early and lost his back end.
Oh, yeah. He might be on his new Fanatec that he purchased with the affiliation link, although he needs some time to adapt to it. As I think it might only be his second day using it, if he is using it at all. I don't know. Back to the top, we have 310s within the top two, which is the Ferraris. Not too far behind is Varun and Gade. Very close, looking to make an overtake in this double apex right.
Petter goes off track also. Wow. So Dorian Alpha passes Kitten Petter down the long straight, and you can get back to the front.
Yep. Alright, looks like D-Crime might have the pace advantage. His tires might be a little bit more kept in check. Obviously, also, we have to keep an eye on the time penalty situation because it's very strict. As Gade is going to go around the outside of Varun into the first corner, into T1. Now the DRS is enabled and he gets that position. The Alpha's up to 3rd. Not too far behind the Ferraris. And he's got the preferred strategy. So that is boding well for him.
D'Angelo only has 24 ERS when Varun and D-Crime both have over 65. Along with W that has 95. So he's going to have to start conserving when these guys can start pushing or pulling away.
I agree, although, you know what? I think the tires are such an advantage that Gade has. I don't think he'll need to have an extra boost of energy because in a couple laps' time, the soft tires are going to run off so dramatically that you could basically run very low battery and stuff, and I feel like you just get that initial grip out of the corners. I don't know. I think tires are starting to come towards Gade's direction as long as he could stay in front of that Racing Point driver. Although Varun's going to go down the inside, potentially. Oh, very close. That's a tough corner. me and Xander know it well. I also tried to overtake there maybe a couple seasons ago, and it didn't really quite work out. That could have been bad.
As Swarner passes Log for 9th place, they're going side by side. Log does back out, I believe, because Swarner got a big gap right there.
Yep, so the Renaults are moving up a little bit. Dre getting passed by Frost, another tough start, getting wing damage, I believe on his teammate as well, having to pit very early. I don't know why he didn't put the hards on unless he started on the hard. Although, coming back to the top, looks like the podium positions are battling here. Oh, little wheel banging there.
Dre Diggy passed his Frogcaster, but hit him on the tires, so I don't think he got any damage, but that did slow him down.
And back to the top. Racing Point driver. A couple people pitting. I think that's Dorian. But he was looking to make a move. Gade defends. Go around the outside. Let's see it. Yep. Will he make the move? Side by side. Gade's gonna keep position, but Varun's gonna have the slipstream. Gade gets a little loose. He's gonna make a move. Nope. Whoa. Lag a little bit. Oh, now he's got the glitch. He's got the...
Yeah, it happened to me too.
Alright, we're gonna stay off board from him. I don't think he got wing damage, but there was a little bit of lag there. But because of these two battling, Gade has lost maybe over a second off from the front runners. And it looks like the Ferraris are just kind of pulling away from it. They might not battle yet. They might just want to get away from everyone else and then leave it to them. But what they need to do is a 1-2. They qualified there. They need to finish there. They do have to work it as a team. But also... you know, they could go for the win. You know, they could battle each other, but they have to do it respectfully and clean. But maybe not too early. Maybe later on in the race when things kind of get settled. But a good start from them. Another good team is the Haas's of Spec Ops and Red Wing, 5th and 6th. They're doing pretty good so far. Let's see how strategy plays out.
As D-Crime goes around the outside of W, W slots in behind him. I don't think that was team orders. I think he just, I don't know what just happened.
Man, I wasn't even expecting a pass there.
Yeah, he got DRS and popped an overtake and just flew by.
Alright, well...
He might be trying to use up the rest of those softs while he can, and W's just letting him do so.
Alright, sorry. My apologies for missing that, but I'm sure we'll see probably some more action, potentially.
Oh, yeah. Varun still has the glitch. Yeah, that's annoying.
It looks like the top guys are probably the closest. Once we... Oh, is someone... D-Crime comes in the pits, which... Oh, I wonder if he went past first just to get pit preference. I'm not too sure. But D-Crime wanted to come into the pits. He's going to get himself...
That was a really early pit stop, and he's only putting on softs. Can you even take softs 20 laps? Or medium, sorry?
Yeah, I think you should be able to. It's going to be tough, though.
It's gonna be
well,
close.
it's pitted. I'm having a tough time here. Varun got medium.
His glitch should be gone when he comes out of the pits.
Got D-Crime. Log.
Which it is. Okay, so Varun's glitch is gone now.
Alright, so how much longer will W stay out? Will he try to go longer, get that tire advantage, maybe 4 or 5 laps extra? Because that was a very early pit stop from D-Crime. You have to say, Double might stretch it out another 5 or so laps, get that extra tire wear towards the end of the race, and that would probably help his case, no pun intended, you know, towards later on in the race. What are you doing over there? We're trying to be professional here, and you're over there. Yeah, I don't know. You're at like a circus or something. Gade is
Oh, W dives into the pits and
he does
not speed.
The next lap. Wow.
As W stays out because he's only 6 laps in. So,
W just came in. Come on, bud. You just said that.
Yeah, I know. I said D'Angelo didn't.
Alright, well, play that back for me and let me know.
Also, Red Wing also goes into the pit lane and puts on the soft tires. Wait, why would he put on softs?
Is he going 2-stop? 2-stop rare. It does not work here. He started on the softs. Now he's on the softs again, and he's trying for a 2-stop, which I don't think would work. The pit lane here is so long, it's so slow. The tire differential is good, but I feel like you're just, I don't know, maybe it will work.
Mr. Clues is looking for a move on Frosttacker going into turn 1, but what will we see happen here as he's going around the outside? He does clear him, I think, but will Frosttacker battle back through the next part of this? As he gets a better exit than Mr. Clues. He will have the slipstream, has extra ERS.
I'm sorry to interrupt. The Ferraris swap positions, although maybe they got it back. It's double and D Crime are going 3 wide on the straight, passing Log, who is not yet to pit. But D Crime is still the lead Ferrari as of right now. But 5 seconds up the road, look to see who they got. They got the Renaults, who are going long into the race. The Ferraris will catch the Renaults in a couple laps time because they're on this softer tires. Will the Renaults hold them up intentionally? I don't know. It looks like we have some trouble in the back. Might have been failed again. A couple struggles, so we're just gonna kind of stray away. You don't want to highlight that too much. We all have those days, as they say.
As W is gaining on D Crime through the long straightaway. He brakes nice and good, does not lock, throws it in there to turn 1, throws it into turn 2, touches a little bit of the curb, like putting toppings on your pizza. Out of 3, I don't know where they're at.
You know,
As
Case, you did
turn 4.
You did say you had some pizza today. What toppings did you have on your pizza?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. That's a classic.
What kind do you eat?
I mean I'll have a pepperoni as well. That's all fine there.
Okay, so as Varian goes around Log on the outside, Log will slot in behind him. Get that slipstream. Maybe
the Ferraris are going to overtake again. Sorry, I keep interrupting, but Double and D Crime going side by side. Double's going to get the traction, but D Crime's going to fight back and get back in the slipstream. Maybe look for an inside move, but you gotta think the team game here. It's really close.
Each other out.
So they're letting W be the lead car. They're definitely not team ordering this. They're definitely going at it, but in a respectful way, which is good. But 4 seconds up the road is the Renaults. Do you think they'll hold the Ferraris up, even though they're on a different strategy, or
they'll try, but they'll pass them because they're on faster tires?
Yeah.
They're not as good at blocking as me.
Yeah, as we'll know, as we should know. So the 4 seconds gap, we have to manage that because that is a crucial point in the championship.
Think about throwing it up the inside W. He does not. Into turn 1, he throws it in there. Throws it into turn 2. Catches a little curve like he throws it on top of a pizza. I feel like I've said that before. As they're going down a long straight into turn 3. Catches a little bit of the curb. Catches a little bit more of the curb. Catches a little bit on W there as we go into turn 6. Catches more curb. Into 7. More curb.
And this is the crucial part. That point of traction will carry all your speed and momentum down the straight, and you can either gain it all or lose it all. And looks like D-Crime's gaining a little bit, but mainly because of the DRS, but unable to do any overtakes just yet. As this is basically the net for the lead, although look who's still out in front is Gade on those medium tires. He's going to come either later in the race on the soft rubber or the hard. I don't know which one he's going to go with, but he's going to go...
If he's going to go on the hard, he's going to pit soon, because you don't... There's no benefit in taking the hards only like 6 or 7 laps because you can do the softs that long.
Yeah, so you know we have to see what Gade is going to do here, but he has a good chance of coming out ahead. Spec as well in a good spot. He's only 4 seconds off of Gade, so there's the difference there.
Sander Mars down in the Discord below saying Spec is about to win if he does not F it up. So
well, Xander, if you're writing that in the Discord, let me know that. I want to see what we're thinking here. Right in the YouTube. While we have some downtime, actually. It's just these Ferraris are probably the closest thing right now. Because they are now within a second of Swarner. And Swarner is probably the type of guy to do some maneuvers.
Yeah, so. He is a black belt in karate, if any of you guys did not know. So he does know how to do some maneuvers, as I do one myself. So W is just gonna... You know what W should do? Next time they go into turn 8 and 9, he should go full speed into the back of Swarner, because the gap to Airborne is fair enough, where if he hit Swarner, Swarner would slide into Airborne, both Renaults DNF, D-Crime wins the race. That's a good idea.
And that's Case's that's what's going
That'd be a
on
lot
in
of
his
penalty
mind
points,
right now. Yes, it would. Oh my
Take
god,
a
we do
drink
have an
and you'll feel
overtake.
better.
Okay.
Dynamar calling me and you nerds. I think that is not very nice.
Alright, here it is. It should be an easy overtake here. Oh man. DRS on the Renault. DRS on the Ferrari. Who's gonna overtake who here? We got D-Crime's gonna wait for it.
Ooh, he got really close to W there.
Oh yeah. Oh, but oh man, you see the traction differential right there.
Seagull is saying he thinks he's gonna win the race. He has the pace.
Oh, this is
Right
too
now.
sketchy for me. I can't look. You gotta watch your wings, Ferrari. You got. This is not the battle you should be taking here. I think. Oh, it's they get the momentum. DRS should be an easy overtake for W down the inside with DRS. Warner is gonna squeeze him. There's really no need to.
As we hear the engines going down the straightaway. As D-Crime now is like, oh, Swarner, come here, karate boy. As he's gonna play patiently and try to use his teammate. As Swarner goes up the inside of W. And they are side by side right now. I'm spectating Darkest Crime. This is a pretty good battle going on. As Swarner gets a slower entrance, but a better exit. Not really. And Darkest is now looking for a move on Swarner. He did gain on him from that too wide situation happening.
Yep, Double retains this battle for now. Although D-Crime's gonna have to get past Swarner. As Gade pits, this will be crucial. Let's see where he comes out in the midst. Everyone comes past now. Gade's coming out. Just gets to the pit limiter, so he's not too far behind this lead group. And he puts the hard tire on, so he's going long game. Varun's got the medium. Let's see what tires will last. That's basically it. Remember, the Ferrari's pitted way early, laps 7 and 8 for both the drivers, so to go 20 laps on the middle medium tires quite difficult, especially when you're battling like this, which is probably something Swarner is, you know, is probably doing.
He's playing it strategically in his brain right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the calculator out and everything, you know. But
he is a karate math genius, in case you guys did not know.
a man with many titles, but he's got no. He doesn't have a TCR title, and getting a time penalty won't help you there either.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that happened.
Now,
D-Crime.
brake check Swarner. Keep that in mind.
D-Crime's got to get past Swarner, otherwise his teammate's gonna run away with it. As Varun also, the Racing Point got past Gade. But we're gonna have to see. I think Gade's tires towards the last 5 laps of the race are gonna be really good. As long as he could keep up, he should maybe grab a podium, maybe the win, depending how quickly the tires fade off. But D-Crime gets really close to the back of the Renault, and this is only one half of the Renaults. Some DRS.
As he's probably going to go down the inside through turn 1. He does choose to go down the inside. Very close there as they go into turn 1. Darkest does pass Swarner.
Oh, there's a little contact.
Oh.
And more contact. Does he have damage? I wonder if he got damage from that. Swarner, that is.
He already had an implant missing, so.
Oh, right.
Maybe.
That's
As
true.
he's gaining a lot on Darkest down this straightaway, he's going to go around the outside. Darkest goes, whoa, he almost swerves him back in front of him, giving him little to no room, squeezing him through this. As Swarner does claim to position so far. The Darkest, gets squeezed off track. Swarner does get past him. They are not playing fair.
No, no.
Well, not fair, but they're not playing friendly. As
Definitely
W
not.
has 63% ERS, and Swinner and Darkest both under 5% nearly.
Oh, Darkheim, he's gonna go for it, obviously. A little wheel banging, but all fair, I would say.
In love and war.
Oh yeah,
That's the saying
that's the
I've
saying.
created.
I don't think it's you who created, but
Yeah, we'll argue about that later, because I think I did. Oh, Swinner dives into the pit lane. He is speeding, no doubt. He went 36? What a god! That special ops also pits.
oh man, Swanner, he's all the way down there. Got wing change as well. It's gonna cost him another 5 to 8 seconds there. As we go back towards the top, not fully, but W and Darkest Crime, 1.3 seconds between them, which is not too bad. Darkest only has to gain a couple tenths, and he's within DRS, and there's a shot to win the race.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The whole time W was concerned, he's at like almost max ERS, and Darkest was burning, so... Ew, it's gonna be difficult, but it can be done, as we have seen me do several times. Make sure to subscribe to Trinity Competitive Racing.
Yeah, there you go. That'll help your cause. Swanner pitted, he's outside the points right now. Obviously with time penalties and all that such, we don't really know where everything filters out, but he's right now outside the points and would get nothing for Renault. As his teammate is up down in 6th. I mean 6th second. I'm sorry. Everything, this whole technical difficulties thing got me a little miscombobulated. Yeah, a little crazy. So Airborne's P2, Coleman's P1 at the moment. Obviously they're on the hard tires for the,
so P1 is pretty much W and Darkest.
Yeah, once they pit.
P3, yeah.
Although D-Crime is now back in DRS.
Tires to lap 20. Airborne's gonna go hard as the softs, without a doubt in my mind. So, along with Coleman, they would not have stayed out this late if they were. As Varen and D'Angelo going side by side, little contact made, I think.
Yeah, these two have been having a really nice battle all throughout. As they see the leaders, I mean, they're not far behind the other two Ferraris, and perhaps with penalties and what's going to happen the next 10 or so laps, they have a pure shot at a win. Definitely these guys are battling for the podium, the last spot on it, but they do have a shot for the win. But if they keep battling like this, it's not going to bode well from them. As Gade goes down the inside. Oh, and he's going to take it nicely. All of the track. Nice move for Gade. He's going to move on up, but does he have the traction? He does. He's got the momentum. He does. And he's got the position. He does.
He does. Quote by C Freeze 26. Freeze, do you have any pets?
I do have. I have a dog. How about you?
What kind?
And do you have one? You didn't answer my question.
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Moving on. Nice talk. Nice talk there, Case.
Cool.
You know, we get to learn a lot about each other during these races.
As Frosthacker gets a penalty. That's not gonna get him the win. He's in
we got a caution
right now. Dorian Alpha, I believe, is who wrecked.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. He did go off track.
Poor thing.
Kid
Debut in the actual gold class as well, or official debut.
Kitten Petter. Everyone in the comments below. Kitten Petter has gotten at least a point every race of this season, and
right.
he's not. It's looking like he's not gonna get one this race. That's gonna break their win streak of. Is this race 8? 8
Yep.
in a row.
You're right. He's dead last right now. I mean, he's gotta think about something in the next 10 laps, because right now he's getting no points along
and he
with
has
some
softs
others.
on, so he planned on taking softs 10 laps, which does not make sense to me. As Ultimate Gamer in failed UX pit. Oh, Ultimate's coming out of the pits. Failed goes in.
So both McLarens outside the points right now. Not a good team day.
Not a good effort by them.
I mean, they try. I mean, it's not like they're not trying. I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds a little harsh. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, they're trying. I mean, it's just not their day yet. You know, it might come back to them.
If Kid Better does not get points this game, he said he's gonna give me $50. So I don't know. You guys heard it on the stream, so we'll see what happens.
Man. $50. You can do a lot with that. You know, that's a lot more than you have right now.
Hey, freeze real quick. Look at your Discord.
Discord?
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point out that we have 0 retirements so far.
That's pretty impressive. Now, sorry. Silver raced last night. Had only 1 retirement, I believe, so that's pretty impressive if you ask this guy.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite hard to crash out because the walls are so far apart. Although, like, you know, I mean, there's still those odd circumstances where you could end up getting, you know, retirement. Especially coming up to this flat section right here, you could... Oh, it goes right on the curb as Varun. He's sticking right with the Alpha.
Freeze, if you would like to spectate W or Darkish, you could take the cars around a lap of France, if you even know the track.
I don't know the track. I'm not as talented, but we could go through this. I don't know the names of the quarter numbers, but right on who are we doing? D-Crime or double?
D-Crime.
I'll go on board D-Crime. Currently P4. There's a very tricky turn 1. You got kind of blind apex, especially if you're in cockpit, but you really want to nail that first corner. It leads you up through this short little straight and the momentum. And this is probably the most technical part of the track. Right, then long left, and this sets you up for this next right, which is crucial. I think that's turn 6, because this is all the momentum carried down to the straight, and if you get this wrong, you'll lose it all down the straight. It's very crucial as D-Crime gets through there. He gets through there, I'll say that much. He gets DRS, first DRS, besides the start finish straight, coming through, and you really got to spot the breaking point, because there's a lot of little entrance points here with a number of different places you could go, so you got to really focus in on that. Right on the traction, try not to hit the curb as you could lose your car, and come to this flat right, flat hander, full throttle, come to a double right hander, double apex style as you go down the gears. It feels really nice when you get it right, as D-Crime does it pretty well. And another long late apex left turn, which will set you up for towards the end of the lap. Coming through here is the pit entrance as well, so you have to be careful there. But another double left late apex corner, and the last corner as well. And you just got a pure traction, hit the DRS, and there's a lap of France. So
good job.
There you
good
go.
job.
As
Coleman does go into the pits.
There you go. He's
so
in the
D-Crime
Williams
has actually lost a little bit on W as cars are getting in the way. Failed UX.
Failed. Oh yeah, you gotta watch out there. Oh. Yep, he gets by.
But the Renault is now right in front of W, Airborne Tiger, so will he try to hold him up and let his buddy Darkest by?
Yeah, this is a similar situation as it was before. But if you're thinking, if you're a Ferrari side of things in this circumstance, there's no reason to go hard on Airborne right here. He has to pit. There's no way he's gaining a whole pit stop, unless a different circumstance. So you gotta bide your time with Airborne. He's probably gonna come into lap pit this lap.
I think he'll come in this lap, yeah. As
Coleman did last one. So if Airborne comes in now, then the Ferraris won't have to risk getting past the Renault, which is their rival in the championship in the drivers and constructors. As Varun and Gade, Varun and Gade going at it.
Whether that close.
Oh, down the inside is the Forced India. Oh, and Kitten's out.
Kitten
Oh, but here's
retired.
Varun got a spin. He's got the side pod going on. Comes back on track. He's good. He's good. Varun stays 5th. But definitely not what he would have liked. Airborne pits. Double retains the lead. Varun comes into the pits. Speeding in the pits is Varun. Airborne coming out of the pits. He's going to be on the soft tires. Coleman as well. These guys had similar strategies. As Coleman is actually going to... No, he was always up front. My bad. My B. As things are just filtering out here. We got the Renault 6.7. Varun's got that speeding. You got to remember that. Red Wing making that 2-stop work, but look how far away he is. He's about was it about 13, 11. It keeps going down. It's recalculating. That's what the GPS would say.
I do not know what happened, but Darkness climbed down that straightaway without DRS, caught up a whole bunch on W. He is now 3-10 off, so it looks like we're gonna have a battle for first place. As I don't think he was letting off. I don't know how he got that close.
Yep, a little contact there between the Mercedes of Log and Dre and the Alpha, but all things all 4 wheels are in contact, so that's what we need to race, at least in this sport. But Kitten, yeah, like you said, he is out of the race. First DNF. I don't know if he gave up or if he had a problem, but he is not getting points first time this season, and ends a pretty long streak.
He was the only driver.
Yeah, from this season. And I don't know, even going back to last season, how long he's had it. So no points for him, and it looks like no points for Ultimate, who has Frost trying to overtake him. Give some love down towards the bottom as Frost and the Williams moves on up. His counterpart is Coleman up in P4. He almost got overtaken by Spec. But Coleman's on the soft tires. He should be sailing, as we say, when you're a sailor.
Gets DRS down the long straightaway. He's gonna gain a lot on W down the straightaway, so I don't think he'll look for the move on the inside as he gets really late on the brakes and gets a better entrance, in my opinion, than W, and a better exit. So it looks like W, I don't think he's struggling on the mediums, but it's definitely slowing down.
Is he gonna look for a move? Very close. Caution, you want to see what that is?
Yeah, I'll find it. No one wrecked for me. Someone may have done like a half spin.
While we're in here, do you want to maybe check for penalties for the top 3? See if any penalties. I've actually been ignoring them because it's been coming up so often.
Okay, so out of the top 3, not the top 3, W and Darkest have no warnings, and D'Angelo with 1 warning. So
wow,
doesn't look like any of them are gonna.
Very respectful between the top 3. So this is what you call on track, on track battle, on track. Wherever you finish on track is most likely where you're gonna finish. As D-Crime, in order to win this race, is going to have to do some overtakes, as found at the end. Frost did a little spin.
That was Frost Hacker, yeah. Again.
Alright, well, we got about 5 laps or so coming here. For those watching, who do you got for the win? Is it W? Is it D-Crime? Is it Gade? On those harder tires. Will the mediums fall off? I don't know. I mean, these are questions you got to ask yourself.
I ask myself questions all the time, not these ones, but I just can't stop spectating Darkness and watching him try to gain on W.
Kano says Kramer, who I think is Crime. Yeah, there you go. He's got the asterisk correction there. Auto-corrected its job, but not really. As he thinks Crime. So we got 1 for Crime. I will second that, and I will also say Crime.
He might just be playing it patient and waiting, to be honest.
Nice move, Clues. Keeping up. I gotta focus on the time. If I miss this, I'm gonna be mad. So.
I'm gonna be mad. Oh, his Darkest definitely got a warning for that. He goes right over turn 2.
So who you going with, Darkest or Double?
Darkest.
You're going Darkest. Well, so that's 3. We got somebody in the chat. OEM RSX goes for W. So that's 3-1.
As Ken Petter says, RIP my point streak, July 30th to today. So that's
crazy.
A pretty long.
Yeah, it's since the beginning of the season.
Oh, Darkest goes up to the side of W.
Oh, he almost took him out. That was a sharp entry. But he's got the traction now.
You got it, Freeze.
Oh yeah, no, he's losing. He's losing money here.
Oh my God, come on, Darkest.
I think that bump draft actually helped W. I don't know. It kind of gave Double a little momentum, going down the straight. But Double's gonna hang on here. I gotta remember 4.5 is the gap for Gade. His tires are gonna start coming in now. These tires are gonna fall off for the medium runners. Gade is gonna start to slowly catch up. If I'm doing my calculations correctly, Gade should be starting to close in little by little. But is it enough?
Sequit's got Coleman for the win.
Yeah, that's long ball, but I like it.
That's a bit of a stretch, but okay.
Man, these two. The one crucial point I will point out is, I know I'm in this position as well when I race with Talon as well for race wins and platinum through other seasons. But number one rule is you have to race your teammate respectfully. These two are in prime position to get a 1 and 2 for in the last 3 laps. They have to remember that. They have to put the team first. Or will some, will Double, will Darkest, will they put themselves first
could do what Mercedes
and go for
did.
the win? Yeah, you don't know. I mean, these guys are extremely close in the championship. You really can't favor one. They're all so close. It's really all marbles on the table. But then again, you have to play the team aspect, the team game. And it looks like they've been doing it fairly well. But in the last 3 laps, anything could happen. But you got to be respectful. So, as someone who knows the team game, you got to keep that in your mind. And you gotta keep to it.
My 75%, I thought Darkest was gonna win. And it's gone up to 90. Now looking at ERS, Darkest is about 50% and W only 30%. So that's a good chunk of ERS that he has extra. So he can push a lot harder at the end of the remaining laps than W can.
Alright, well let's go on board. Actually, yeah, like you said. Well, the battery's kind of equal, but D-Crime does have a little bit more juice in the tank, a little bit more levels.
Oh, he's gonna go up the inside, no doubt. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there he goes! Will he keep it? These camera angles are not good. Double keeps it. D-Crime's going for the inside. Double's gonna keep it. He's gonna run him out. D-Crime's gonna fall back in spot. Maybe get the DRS. Oh, we almost lose it. Little correction there. But nothing too big. He's got time. He's got some opportunities left here in this race. Very close. As D-Crime almost hitting him again. But this is where W gets the traction. He gets really good traction. He gets the momentum and he pulls away because Darkest has no DRS. So he needs to overtake him in the DRS, which is usually either turn 1 or into the chicane. So he only has those 2 opportunities left as we're coming towards the final lap here.
Come on, Darkest, win this, dude. Come on. I'm gonna check up on warnings, see if anyone might. Oh, W has 1 warning now.
And Gade is also 3 seconds and below. He is right there in striking distance. If anything happens between these two teammates, I shall add, obviously you know. 2.8 from Gade behind. You can't count him out. You can't count D-Crime out. You can't count W out. But you could count Kitten out, as he is out of this race. But these two is what happens here. He had an opportunity there. He did not quite get it. D-Crime will have one more overtake. He's got to gain all three. He's got to pump up the juice. Get some good traction. Ooh, W gets good though. Right on board, D-Crime with the DRS. He's closing, he's closing. He has to go for it. W does not defend it. But he does get the inside for the next corner. But D-Crime's going to cut the switch. Or switch the cut, whatever you like to say. And he's going to gain. But W with the straight line speed. D-Crime might go for it here. He's going to keep in the throttle. He's going down the inside.
W gets a way better entrance to this turn. Oh, he gets a better exit. I think that might be it for Darkest.
And that might be it. That's all she wrote, but not yet. The last corner is probably another good opportunity.
Yeah,
but that little bit of oversteer or understeer will do it. Here's a good opportunity. Maybe. No, W cuts it. No, that's a good defensive maneuver. And that's it. Come to the line. Ferrari will win 1-2. Double U in first. D-Crime second. And the Alpha in third. Following from Airborne 16th on the grid, I believe, to 4th. Spec Ops in 5th. Coleman from last to 6th. Swarner getting inside the points. Everyone else besides Log has gone down from here on down. So Varun, Clues, Dre, Red Wing, Ultimate, Dorian, Frostfield, and Kitten, all from their qualifying position, lost positions, and Log stayed where he qualified back in 12th. So, really good race. Dre finishes 10th. Will penalties? Will that promote Red Wing to 10th? Nope. Dre gets 10th, so he does get 1 point there for Alpha. But I would say the big...
Oh, sector 2 yellow flag. Oh, gosh.
Oh, what do you mean? It's over. What do you mean? Maybe sector 2, maybe the fans ran out on the track. Remember that back in Australia? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Last year, they let everyone on the track as everyone's coming back into the pits, which I knew as watching, that was like a huge no-no. Like that, maybe back, you know, way back, that's what they used to do, but not recently. Maybe that's what's happening here. But the main focus here and the main thing is Ferraris come with the 1-2. They gain a lot of traction, a lot of points, a lot of ground up on the Renaults. As Ferrari is 1-2, Gade another an Alpha, making that strategy work. Still to get a P3, a podium, which he has not finished a race yet this season, I think, or not many points. So that'll be a good confidence booster for him. And yeah, you gotta feel good for the Ferrari engines up on the podium, but you can't feel good about everyone else from 4th on down with all those penalties. Madone. That's another reason why these drivers are on the podium, because they have 0 penalties. But from Airborne down, the Renault's not having the best day, but salvaging something, I would say, from starting more towards the rear of the pack. We saw some good racing. Varun lost out a little bit when they raced with Gade earlier on with sidepod glitch. Dre getting wing damage, as well as some others down here. Kit not scoring points for the first time this season. I'll go through this slightly. And that is that. I will say thanks for everyone for watching. Sorry for having to stream on my channel and not the TCR channel due to technical difficulties. But tomorrow should be up and running on the TCR channel. Trinity Competitive Racing, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for the Platinum class, the Platinum Division, top tier of TCR. This will be tomorrow for the French Grand Prix tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that. Like I said, if anyone is interested in buying any Fantech products and are seriously about to order it, take another second, use the link down below, which will be uploaded once everything's settled, and or you go to our website and use the link there, and a portion of the sales will come back to TCR and help it out, so we can all do what we love to do, which is race. And if you want to join, you can go to the website trinitycomputerracing.com and you can sign up there, or you can message me on PlayStation. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't know, should we do an interview, or should we, you know what, due to this being on another channel and everything, we won't do an interview. We will save it. We will save it. Because I don't want to mess this up. This is the only thing we got going here, so I don't want to mess anything up anymore. But yeah.
Hey, you wanna know what I'm doing, Seafreeze?
Probably eating that pizza.
Snapchat filters.
You got the puppy. You got the puppy face on. You got.
No, I have the one that makes my tongue look big.
Yeah. Well, as that I think concludes today's race. Any final thoughts, Case?
It's past your bedtime.
No, no, no. It's past your bedtime. So yeah. So thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for Case, Mr. Number 2, for commentating today with me. My name is Seafreeze22. I'll see you tomorrow for the Platinum class, the Platinum Division, on the TCR channel, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Until then, see you tomorrow, everybody. Good night.